Yes, people. Welcome back to another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. I'm joined by two out of my three co-hosts. Yan City is in the building. Ray is also in the building, and we have a couple of special guests because they are members. Nippin is in the building, and a regular on the channel. Timo is also. Ray is also in the building. He's also in the building as well. You know what I'm saying? Echo back. That was Timo in it. You know what I'm saying? He's watching the stream at the same time. That's what it is. But yes, Timo's here. Nippin's here. Ray is in the building. Manchester City is in the building. Large up everyone that is locked in. We'll go to you first, Jan. How are you doing? How's your week been? That's what I should do. I should take a page out of Lewis's book and actually ask you not just how you're doing today. How's your week been? Look at that big smile. The results when you're away in it. That's the only time you smile in that.
Such a nice smile, isn't it? I love that smile.
Did we win all three? Or I can't remember. Yeah, I think we did. We beat Everton, PSG, and yeah, so we had a good week football-wise. Nearly freeze to death today, though. So
it's cold out there.
I'm bloody glad we won because I would have been pissed had we not. But yeah, freezing week, but I was off, and then I got to go back to work this week. So it's what it is. How was your week, darling?
You two are weird, man.
Even because when you try to be nice to me, it just because you're never nice to me, it just comes across like completely phony. That's what it is. But yes, my week was good. I got my football team back. You know what I'm saying? The one major issue apart from Ray in my life was Manchester United, and I got my football team back. You know what I'm saying? And that my team is back, and we're gonna get into all of that. Everyone who doubted me about this manager can kiss my black ass and go to Norway with Ollie. So yes, my week has been good. Thank you very much for asking.
Yo, don't act like I'm a big issue in your life. You love me still.
You are the biggest. Now Ollie's gone. You are the biggest issue. You are the biggest pain in my ass. Absolutely, 110%. Now Ollie has left. He went Ollie gonna Solskjaer, Ray. Now he's gone. It's you.
Technically, both of your weeks anyway. So it's what it is.
You know, you could be classed as a racist for saying that go back to Norway and stuff.
No, I said go back to Norway with him. Why are you always trying to get me cancelled?
I'm not.
You always trying to get me cancelled, man. I didn't say Ollie needs to go back to Norway.
Yeah,
I said about the fans with him. This guy always trying to get me cancelled, you know. But we move. Ryan, we're telling me you could.
I'm on your case lately. You are trying to get false cancelled.
Ryan, we're trying to get me cancelled and that. Go on, Ryan, talk to me. Are you telling me you good?
Yes.
Who, me?
Yes, you, fam.
I'm good, man. But how come you didn't ask me how my week's gone?
I couldn't care less. So go on. How are you doing? That's why.
Well, but you asked Yancy, how's your week been? And then with me, it's like, no, how you doing still? Like, come on, man.
Because I don't care for you like I care for Yan, so that's why. So you can tell us how your week's been. As well. We don't care. Well, talk to Yan then, innit?
I went all the way into the yard.
There you go.
To see her.
There you go. There you go. She just asked you a question, fam.
Give her a big hug on Friday.
Oh my God. Yo, she just asked you a question, fam.
Sorry, Anne. What were you saying, love? What were you saying?
I said, how was your week, Ryan?
It was brilliant, especially because I got to see you on Friday. That made it even better, love.
Ah, that's nice.
All right. Yo, Nippin, how you doing, man? Talk to me. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Timo, my guy, I see you like literally every day. So it feels weird asking you how. I know exactly what you've been up to and what you've done. I still have to ask you for stream purposes. I see you like once every 10 hours or something like that. It's crazy. So, yo, what are you telling me?
Yeah, I'm a bit freezing at the moment, man. It's just like this weather kind of kills us a bit, you know. But yeah, we all good apart from the stinky jaw earlier. But
your client's in the mud, bro.
We're gonna get to that. But love to everyone that's locked in. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video, whether you're new or you're a regular. Hit the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. And this is the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where you lot in the comments run the show. So you get to ask us any sporting question, past or present. Any sporting question. So it can be football, it can be boxing, it can be tennis, it can be cricket, it can be basketball, any sport, past or present, and you lot can ask, and then we'll answer any questions you lot have, and you can put it to the whole panel. You can put it to 2 out of the 5 of us or whatever else. And don't forget, members take priority as well. So to get priority, you either have to be a member or you super chat. So don't think I'm ignoring you lot if I don't get to your questions in it. But members take priority. That is a part of the membership. The link is underneath in the description as well. So big up to Timo, who was here early, even though he's here now. What time did the Lakers play? 2:40. 2:40, and we will be doing a watch along for
Yeah,
that.
we're doing watch along.
Are you there? You pulling
My
up?
team. Yes, because you always jinx my team and they always lose when I'm not
Who's
there.
wait. Who's jinxing your team? Who?
You are, all of
Who's
you.
you lot? I don't. Why?
Timo, bad luck. In it, me and Ryan were watching the Lakers. They were doing well, and then Timo came on, and it just went like downhill.
I've been on the Lakers watch along with you.
Was it you? Who was I doing it with then?
It might have been. I think we were on one a couple of weeks ago. We
You
mentioned
know
this
what?
certain female, and Timo starts smiling.
I can't
Didn't it?
lie, that triple overtime still stinking.
No, we were because we mentioned the female and Timo started blushing in it. So I remember that was still.
Because we started well in that game.
Yo, that's been the Lakers though, but we move.
Yeah, it's been terrible.
But we'll go to you while you lot get your questions in. We'll go to you, Timo. Obviously, you was at the game.
Yeah.
We'll start there. Chelsea won. Manchester United won. Your thoughts from a Chelsea fan perspective?
I think we were poor overall. We created so many chances in that first half, and I have to be honest. Even though I love my Werner a lot, though I thought he was really poor today. The movement as well. The movement inside the box. Reece James have all the time in the world pass to him and just standing there like a statue. It was all poor around. It was just like, I feel like the way that United trying to do in this game is like they make us do a sideway passing, which is why we put Marcos Alonso in that left wing back. And with Marcos Alonso, I think the movement with Callum Hudson-Odoi is becoming more difficult because without Ben Chilwell, Hudson-Odoi movement inside the final third will be much easier than Marcos Alonso. And I think when you come up against United, it's just really annoying that we create, because you lot haven't created like golden chances in that first half. You guys basically just parked the bus for the first 45 minutes, and then in the second half alone, that set pieces when Fernandes lopped it out like really wide into like Jorginho path, and then that mistake Jorginho made, though it was really costly.
Absolutely.
So, I'm not that surprised though. I'm not that surprised that we still struggle in that final third. It's been story of our season so far.
Yeah, and that's exactly pretty much what Peter said when the Surfer said the same, Ryan S said the same, Zeke said the same. Now you're saying that. It seems to be a common theme with Chelsea fans. Over to you, Nippin. Your thoughts on the game, because you was confident. You know what I'm saying? You was confident going into this game. Easy win for Chelsea and all this. What happened? You quiet now. You ain't singing anymore. Talk to me. Talk to me. Don't smile. Why are you smiling? You know what I'm saying? Don't smile. You were saying bad. Well, you saying bad shit now, innit? You hella silent now, innit? You hella silent now. I'm back on my smoke.
I'm watching you today, Nippon, because you've been looking to the right and left.
I'm back on my smoke, but now go on,
Nippon. What you
Nippon.
doing, Nippon?
All jokes aside, your thoughts on the game.
But yeah.
Look. I was confident before Oli got sacked. I was a bit more after Carrick took the wheel, man. And if you watch my preview and my live stream,
Is that fake?
a difficult game. And I thought United would even score first.
Okay. All right, let's go on to this because this has been a talking point, because I've seen reasonable Chelsea fans talk about your attacking players not doing good, not creating enough, not finishing chances. But then you see typical social media, Jorginho. He was at fault for the goal, but I don't think he's the only reason you drew that game. Do you think he should have headed it? Was he right to try and control it? Should he have headed it out? Should he have cleared it? Talk to me.
This is why I don't use social media as much, because it created so much of overreaction on the fan base. Right. Jorginho will have a good game like he always did, and then all of a sudden like everyone will love him again. So not only Jorginho but also Timo as well. I think they're just making it as a scapegoat at this point. So
yeah, he was.
I don't know how to describe it to you though. It feels like Jorginho can have one good game, and then he can have one bad game. For example, today I thought
Wild.
I
Sorry
thought
to
he
cut you
was-
off, Timo. This shit is wild. These fake accounts are wild. Go on. Sorry, it just took me by surprise. I was like, what? All right, okay. Go on, carry on.
Not me. I'm doing my hair.
No, because I thought in that second half alone, yeah, I definitely feel like Tuchel made his subs a lot earlier because, in my opinion, that Loftus-Cheek Jorginho were very complacent in that midfield. As a result, that front three was wasted up front. It was irritated anyway. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It feels like everyone's gonna.
And before you continue as well, there's over 20 of you lot here, and we ain't even in double figure likes. Get the likes up, mods. Get everyone liking and subscribing to the video, man. You know me? Subscribing to the channel, liking the video. We're not even in double figures. Get the likes up. Go on, carry on, Timo.
I was gonna say, like, I'm literally like, not only me myself, like, I'm also one of the Jorginho's biggest defenders in the chat. But I think in that game alone, imagine people keep.
Nah, it's the real Tox. He's modded. That's the real Tox.
No, that is
Oh,
real
okay,
talk
big up
still.
top.
Yeah, it's the real Tox. He's modded. Yeah. It's the real Tox. I had to check as well, but yeah, it's the real Tox. Go on.
But imagine people keep shitting on Jorginho, who has to do everything alone in that midfield. And when so selfishly try to be a hero and doesn't do anything, but he did miss 2 good chances though. But I know we have all of our bias, but can we be objective at some point though? Like, because some of the fan base just can't see the real objective in that game. And that's the main issue. That's why a lot of Chelsea fan base keep arguing a lot. But big up Lewis on Don Robbie as well.
Big up, my guy,
Lewis. Large up my guy Lewis out here doing bits. Seen him on Don Robbie's channel. He was on Don Robbie's channel today. They had the setup. It was cold. Say again.
Please to throw in a good word for me to get me on the Don Robbie channel.
Hey, get in the line. You know what I'm saying? Get in the goddamn. You trying to jump the queue? Get in the line. Oh, is that fake Lewis? If he's not modded, then it's a fake Lewis. But large up Lewis anyway. It was a fake one. But yeah, large up Lewis regardless. What was I gonna say? But we'll stick on this from Smooth Maker, who says, "What do you think about Lukaku's lack of game time?" So we'll stick with you with that, Timo. What do you think of Lukaku's lack of game time? He only got, I think, just under 10 minutes.
He's a bit rusty. I don't think he should put on Lukaku at that point. I think we would. If he made the subs a lot earlier, he could have put on Lukaku. But at that point, Tuchel was overthinking a lot. I think at one mind he was thinking about the Wednesday game against Watford, and then because then you got the 2-day gap against West Ham on Saturday as well. So I think he just overthinking a lot. So it's not that lack of game time. It's just like you just want to be cautious, isn't it? Because any one less injury this season that could cause us big time. Look what happened to Ben Chilwell.
It's a fair point. That is a fair point. We'll go to you. We'll switch lanes and we'll stay on this question. We'll go to you, Jan, because you're a fan of this striker. What do you think about Lukaku's lack of game time in this game? So he only came on, like I said, I think it was the 81st, 82nd minute. That's all he got off the bench.
How long has he been back from injury though? Is it not
I
like
think he played in the last game?
He's been out since the Malmo game in October.
Yeah. Did he not play in the last game though?
Nope, he did not.
Oh, this is his first full game.
This is the first game came back. Yeah.
Talk about it.
I think to throw him in this sort of game straight away, he probably wouldn't have done that anyway. I do think it could have been made a bit earlier because you could see that Chelsea were making a lot of chances. I didn't watch all the game because I was driving for half of it, but from what I did see, I think he could have made it a bit earlier. I did think that it was kind of written in the stars for him to come on and score the winner, just based on the history he has with Man United. But to be fair, if he'd have done that and he hadn't done an Adebayor, I would have been quite disappointed in him.
Hey, this isn't turning into United slander. I just said, what do you think about his lack of game time? How did this tell you? Think you slick, you know? Yeah, we're talking about Lukaku's lack of game time. What the hell does that have to do?
Sorry,
You know what I'm
darling.
saying? With him doing the Adebayor? All right, you need to what? I'm tired of this. Every time people try, you think you slick. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask you nothing like that. You know, it's all of a sudden I'm hearing about him doing Adebayor shit. You joker. Go on, Nip, and talk to me. Go
That
on.
have surprised you though. Like say if Lukaku had headed in a last minute winner for us and he just runs down to the away end.
Yeah, you would have done that.
Yeah, is that nice? Yeah.
That would have been great. Honestly, do you know what? I wanted a 1-1, and I was thinking, it's never going to happen. United are not going to get me a 1-1. And you did. So, quite happy.
I called it.
with
You should
United.
listen to me, innit? You know what I'm saying? You should
I thought
listen
they
to
were
me when I
gonna
say
get
things.
hammered by Chelsea.
Would
But-
Listen
that
to
surprised you if
Listen-
Lukaku had done an Adebayor?
No, I said if Ollie was still in charge, he scores 100%. Like we get battered that game. Like, and we'll get on to that. But I said 1-1 in the preview. In all the previews I did, I said 1-1.
So Carrick
Because-
at the wheel, how would you feel about him taking over for good?
You Big Mikey. If Ragnick wasn't coming in, I'm all for it. Because Big Mikey's on job. You know what I'm saying?
At the wheel, Carrick.
Yeah.
At the wheel.
Your man couldn't be your man Tuchel, innit? Champion of Europe, and that couldn't be get me, Mr. Big Mikey. So you know, he on job.
What was Lewis saying the other day that Tuchel never beat Ollie?
Yeah, but I don't think they only faced off each other. I don't think they only
Yeah, but-
faced off against each other
Once.
once.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was once. It was
No,
more
but I
so he's
think
moving to
talking
Lampard,
about
innit?
PSG times as well.
Look, you've got a mini manager bounce. If
Yeah,
if
but-
this game was managed by Ollie, we batter you. It's as simple
Absolutely. I agree. I think
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did.
it would have been like a 5.
Yeah, would have been something
You know
like it
what?
could have
Like,
easily
I
been
noticed
5-6.
one thing that I noticed about that game, right, is I
Talk
don't
about
really watch. Like, I've watched a bit of United because of watch-alongs and stuff. But like Donny van der Beek, right? That guy, he looks a lot more comfortable on the ball than your other midfielders. I don't understand why he doesn't play.
I don't
Like,
know
I don't get
either.
it. I know you don't play football like City and
because
things like that.
One
but
set nipping. Let her land. Nipping, let her land. Go on, Jan.
if
Carry
I
on.
was Arsenal, I would have bought him when he was unhappy under Ollie. It's too late now. But when he was unhappy under Ollie, I would have gone in there and bought him because he's like probably someone that they would need. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think the new manager will use him because he likes that kind of football.
Yeah.
But like Ollie wasn't interested in him, innit? So I would have taken him when he was available. Obviously now he'll stay. But
Well,
yeah.
No, absolutely. We'll go on to you, Ray. Thoughts, Lukaku's lack of game time.
Lack of game time.
Yeah,
well, obviously
today.
he's
So,
been
like, we're
injured
talking
recently.
specifically today. Yeah, go on.
I wouldn't have, if you were going to bring him on, I wouldn't have brought him on with 10 minutes to go. I would have brought him on if, Tuchel was adamant on, bringing him on to score the winner. If he thought it was the right idea, then bring him on, I'd say probably just after they scored the penalty. I think if you're going to bring him on, that's probably the best time to. At the end of the day, though, I've always said I think Chelsea are a better team without Lukaku. It's not as if Chelsea played bad today. They didn't play bad. The general play and
just-
build-up play was there.
Yeah.
Just
the
the final
front- just the
ball
front
was
three.
just,
Front three.
bad.
Just
The final ball. Yeah, exactly. Werner, Ziyech were poor. The end product was just not there. But with Lukaku, the build-up play is just not there. It breaks down when it goes to him. And me and you, Flawless, we said this for time, even before Lukaku joined in the summer when he was linked with Chelsea. Me and you were saying this ain't going to be a good move. And it's not often me and you agree on stuff. But even me and you were agreeing that this might not be a good move for Chelsea still.
nah. What I said
Because of
was
his all-round game.
his all-round game
Now, you
will
said
be
something
hindered,
like that.
but they just needed someone to put the ball in the back of the net. You know what I'm saying? I said Lukaku is a better
I
fit
get
for
that. but-
Chelsea than he was, say, for City. All Chelsea needs is a striker who can score goals, and he fits that bill. Whereas, obviously, City were linked with strikers left, right. Well, more so Harry Kane, and I was saying he's not a good fit for him. We all know Lukaku's deficiencies. Absolutely, they're glaring. Everybody knows them. However, he will be the difference in them winning the league title. I think, absolutely.
I don't know if he will. I just still think Chelsea's overall game performance is better without him. Whenever I watch Chelsea without him, they just look a lot more fluid and create more chances without him on the pitch. And okay,
Today,
I put
He
it this way.
created some
I
chances
think if he
today.
plays against Burnley, they win that game. If he,
I didn't
if
really
he,
watch that. They
today,
had like
maybe
20
not.
chances,
Well,
though.
yeah, they had so many. Every time they've dropped points, it's the same thing. Peter speaks on it all the time. Our attackers are not good enough. Our attacking players are not good enough. They don't create enough.
It's been
They're
sorry
not
about
clinical
season.
enough.
Like I said,
Yeah, it's been a story. And the thing is, it's been a story of your season, yet you're still top of the league. So if this is you with issues, imagine what happens when Tuchel gets it right. or he gets an attacking player in, say, in January or the summer, people are in trouble.
I mean, I
That's
would
what I
put this
predicted
down to Tuchel at the end of the day.
You
It's
wouldn't
not
put it
down
down,
to
or you
Tuchel,
would.
It's just down to the quality of his attackers at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
That's not really down to him.
Yeah, no, I'm not criticizing Tuchel. What I'm saying is once he gets it right, once he brings in his own guys, is what I'm saying. Once he brings in his own players, like Lukaku and one other. Like, they're lacking a Donny van der Beek.
Two players.
Say again?
He only bought in 2 players.
Facts.
Romelu Lukaku and Saul Niguez on loan.
Yeah, well, you're right. 100%. You lot continue to get your questions in as well.
I wanted to sign Jules Koundé as well, but Sevilla decided to be absolute, pardon my French, dickheads and first agree a price and then say, no, we're not letting him go for any less than 80 million.
But you man ain't really having problems defensively, though. It's not as if you really need a centre back. Like, you guys are fine defensively.
I'm just saying, say if Liverpool went in, Ray, I'm asking you, say if Liverpool went in for someone like him, Jules Koundé, they initially say, oh, we're going to sell him for 50 million. But then at the last minute, when John Henry decides to say, fine, 50 million, they immediately raise the price to 80 million. Would that not piss you off, Ray?
Depends how much I want him. What would have wanted him, to be fair.
That would definitely piss you off, Ray. They're just raising the price after you half agreed one.
Yeah, but Jules Koundé, I mean, I'm happy with Van Dijk and Matip, innit?
We are not getting Chiesa.
Talk about it. You're fortunate. Forget whether you get him or not. Would you like him to come into your club?
100%. I would love Federico Chiesa.
Okay. What are you telling me, Timo?
If that happens,
on an honest level, I think he's a much better word than Ziyech, though. On a much better.
Yeah, Ziyech, the attackers just haven't. It's just not clicked. It's just not clicked into gear.
Again, I'm not sure.
That's the thing.
Werner.
I feel like people maybe judge it because that right hand side, Reece James and Hakim Ziyech got the better link up. But not only that, Reece James can literally link up with anyone in that right hand side, whether it's Werner or Cho. I think Ziyech was just lackluster in that game as well. And he's just been wasteful up front. And Juventus game, you can say that Juventus literally self-destruct, but this is United. We're literally against the team two part the buses team. I think this game alone shows how poor Ziyech are against Juventus. You can argue that you can say that Juventus just self-destruct in that game. This alone literally exposed Hakim Ziyech's weaknesses.
And what you lot have been saying, Brush says we played 8 men at the back. Couldn't get out of our own half for much of the first 45 dead ball, but I'll take the draw. Puts an end to the rut. Yeah, it does put an end to the rut. You take a draw at the bridge.
If you're winner's mentality, that should be 2 points dropped from a United perspective as well.
If we were where we were supposed to be, yeah, because we could have got more. However, with where we're at now, a draw is a very good result, considering where we are at currently.
Put it this way, as a United fan, I'd be fuming that we didn't. I'd be fuming that United didn't win the game.
I was on the watch along. I was emotionally invested and I wasn't happy. However, I understand what it is. Should we have went for it more? Yes, but I understand that Carrick's not.
I'm sure Flores would have taken a draw before the game.
Literally, what you guys did is literally you forced us to play from the wing backs role. You forced us to play from Alonso. Reece James barely had the time in the ball in that first half, apart from short passes from Chalobah. That's your plan. You made us to do sideway passes for the whole 90 minutes.
That's what I said when the lineup came out, and that's what I said about Carrick. I was like, let me see a lineup, a formation, and a game plan that you're trying to execute. Even if I don't like the lineup, even if the game plan isn't the best, even if it isn't executed the best, I want to see something, and I've seen that today. And I've said this for the longest about this Manchester United squad. It's had no coaching and no help. But if you give it a little bit, it's going to do all right. Not many teams can go to the bridge in the predicament we're in, obviously low on confidence, a manager who's not a manager, the pressure you're under because it's Manchester United Football Club, and go and get a result. Yeah, I'm gassed for when Ralph Ragnick comes in. Absolutely, 110%. So this is why I'm say again.
Shall I tell you why Donny van der Beek was never picked under Ollie?
Talk about it.
Acting skills, because he never did this.
Don't do something wild. Oh, because he never. I thought he was gonna do something wild because he never kissed the badge. Cams is in the building as well. Are you telling me, Cams, you good? You bless.
Cams, you mute, bro.
Yo, you sound hella low, fam.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. We can hear you now.
Yeah,
we can hear you now. Yeah, it's calm.
Shout out all the teams that got 3 points this weekend, yeah?
Big up GB7 as well in the cut. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, like I said, I can't complain about it, but I called it. Like I said, the feel-good factor is back, so that's why I'm not mad, like, after the fact. And I'm optimistic for the first time. Well, since I've been content creating anyway. So I'm optimistic. Say again, Nippon?
I'm saying you just got a mini manager bounce.
Yeah, I expected it. I called it. Like, I fully expected it. I wasn't, even though people was like, oh, it's going to be the same because it's the same coaching stuff. Like, no. And you can see the difference. Even though United were too deep today, I looked at the average positions in the first half, you can see a shape. You can actually see a shape and see the formation. Whereas when it was under Ollie, like I said, it looked like the diplomat sign. It looked like a bird sign. Like, I don't know what was going on. So
what Manchester United did in that first half alone, I've never seen other teams do that to Reece James. I literally saw Reece James a lot in that first half on the right hand side. He was getting absolute bully left, right, and centre.
Oh, he looked quite like they didn't like. He looked like he got pocketed today.
They were
he
double
essentially got pocketed.
There's a reason why they forced us to pass to Alonso.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that was on purpose, but yo, they did a job on Reece James.
Camps, literally in that first half, literally what you saw on Reece James, that wasn't like the Reece James as Juventus game.
I know what you mean.
Like that game alone, like today's game, for example, all I saw was like the ball, like so many times in that left hand side. They forced us to pass Marcos Alonso so many times today. Like he was free on the left, but United would concentrate on sending an extra player to stop Reece James. Maybe perhaps like Ziyech does deserve slightly bit more credit, but again, he was wasteful up front. So.
Chilwell and
partnership was a double like so much threat to the other teams. That's why this is going to be a lot of problems for Marcos Alonso in the next at least like couple of months if Ben Chilwell does require surgery.
Yeah, it's ACL in it with Ben Chilwell. So yeah, you can't expect him back for like at least 5-6 months.
If he requires surgery, I can't see him coming back for the World Cup.
World Cup, that's in a year's time.
Yeah, because it's not summertime, is it? It's December, like next year. So
12 months
he's coming back next year. I don't think so.
12 months? You don't think he'll be back?
How long does the ACL normally take? Is it not 7-8 months?
7. It's like
exactly.
Van Dijk did his in October and he was back in like July. So
who knows? We'll soon find out. We will. But yeah, I think we gotta give credit to Tellers as well because people have questioned him defensively, and he was on job today.
Yeah,
didn't get roasted, didn't get done. You did a solid
job. He didn't give much going forward, but defensively he was solid.
And he didn't give much going forward because it's not like we had the ball to get forward. We had 32% possession. It's like it's not even like he's in a position, but that's a whole other conversation. But in regards, like we said, great result. Like so, there can't really be no complaints. Daniel says, question for Nippon. And Timo, who should be signed in January and why? We'll go to you first on that, Timo.
I would get another left wing back at this point, just for Loney, you know. I'm not a big fan of bringing back academy players like Ian Matson. Andrew said a couple of days ago, why would we throw him in the deep end when he's still that young and literally happy in that environment? Who else? I would need probably another. I would say like right forward in case ZX goes on loan.
Mm-hmm.
But apart from that, maybe recall some of them in the midfield area because Kante is going to be injury prone. Kovacic as well. Loftus-Cheek, as good as he was a couple of days ago, I thought today he was getting bullied by Matic and Fred.
Mm.
That was the most difficult game I've seen from Loftus-Cheek in a while.
Yeah.
Those three for me: the left wing back, that right forward as well, and then that midfield pivot.
What are you telling me, Nippin?
You know what? Call me crazy, but I think we should just go to Juventus, ask them how much do you want for Chiesa, and pay it. If they ask 100 mil, 200 mil,
Chiesa 200 mil.
No, 100.
Expensive though, Ray.
100 man.
He's not even 100 mil. Chiesa ain't even 100 mil.
He's quality though, Ray.
This is why I don't.
I'm staying out.
Ryan, this is
Yeah, I'm leaving this one, isn't it?
Chiesa sometimes.
He's quality though.
I think Chiesa's a very good player. He's been overhyped a bit.
This is why like I don't get why some of our fan base overhype this guy. That's why I don't do that.
Chiesa, man, like, I think there's a lot of better options than Chiesa. Still, I like him, but there's better options than him.
Ray, look at his output in the Euros.
I know, Ray. You know what I'm saying? Look how good he was in the Euros.
One
And look at how
tournament.
good he was against us in the final.
Well, if you say that, then what about Jorginho in that tournament?
Jorginho's
I'm not
cold.
basing it off. There's loads of plays like we can base off one tournament. Like it's fine. He's not 100 mil. I'd say about 60, 70 maximum. I'd pay for him.
Yeah, look, if Juve ask for 60 million, so say fine, we'll bite your
I'd
hand
pay
off.
that for him. I'd pay 60 for him.
Or this is gonna sound crazy because we're crying out loud for left wing, but I would put either Saul or Pulisic in that left wing back.
Saul and left wing back.
I think Saul played left wing back before.
But you know who is against it?
I heard this. I don't make no. To me, like, is this something I've not seen? I know he's played there, but it looks like he don't have the engine for that. To me, I don't get that. It makes no sense.
Maybe he had the engine for it in the Spanish league, but I'm not sure if he'd have it for the Prem. That's the thing. It's all physical.
You don't look like a left wing back to me. Like when people are talking about Saul Miguel.
I think he can only do that in like a Simeone system because they're players a unit in it. Like I think in a Chelsea system it's a bit different. Playing wing back, you're asked to do a lot more.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. I was lost. Like people were talking about him. I was like, what? Like it made no sense. I didn't get it.
I think they should go for. I think Peter said it as well. I think Timo said the other day Guerrero at Dortmund.
Because he's watching him.
That'd be very good.
Theo Hernandez. That's two. Anyone would say Rafinha, you're capping. Rafinha's not a baller. Relax.
Rafinha's
a
good,
good player, man. Rafinha's a very good player.
I'm not a big fan of Rafinha. No, absolutely.
You don't like Rafinha samba ball, no? Bringing
I'd probably take Rafinha over Chiesa. You know, I can't lie.
I wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie.
Or
I would.
Case is direct, you know.
I did not just hear you say that.
Proven as well.
I would switch Reece James as well in that left wing back at this point. Then you can put someone in that right wing back as well.
You
can see today, for example, there's one time I can see Reece James play as a right wing back. Yeah, sorry, left wing back. He looks so much better. So much better.
Wait, that's a left wing back.
Yeah. Why not? Then literally look at what Tuchel did in that second half. If you watch it closely, in that touchline, he was talking to Pulisic, playing in that right wing back role for the last 20 minutes. And look what happened. The movement became more fluid. As soon as Reece James switched to the left wing back, the right hand side was so much better. It was so much better. Alonso did went off. He hadn't had a good game. That's because Reece James getting doubled by Alex Telles and one of the midfield. That's why Tuchel taught Reece James to switch to the left wing back.
Right. I did not know this.
Do you honestly think Rafinha is better than Fede Chiesa?
I don't think that's a mad shot. I'm not gonna lie.
Junior Swagging says, no way, I'm taking
over Chiesa because he's improving as well.
Yeah.
Here's a question for all of you in the panel and the chat.
Let's go.
Does Rafinha put in the same performances for Brazil like Chiesa did for Italy?
I don't think. How often has he played for Brazil?
Yeah, I don't know how often Neymar plays.
Been all right.
He doesn't play a lot.
He does well for Brazil, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
He does all right.
From what I've seen, he was good.
What's
Just a side note, just stopping the show. Just stopping the show just to say I'm still, because you mentioned Rafinha is in my fantasy team. I'm still top of both my leagues in fantasy Premier League. Jan hating in it. Jan just hating in it. Jan hating. She behind me in 2 leagues. Behind me in 2 leagues and that. Yeah, me. Look at these lot. These lot, I'm gonna be doing doubles and that. You know what I'm saying? While these lot are getting runners-up medals and bronze medals. I'm doing doubles. But I'm top of both of them, fam. Yes.
You're
not top of both of them. I'm top of Shameless. Go check it out then. You want me to share the screen to make it look stupid right now? But I'm at top of Shameless.
You are not.
You checking it?
You would have gone clear of me this week.
Watch his face. I've been clear with you for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Ryan. I'm clear. Go on, Ryan. Say it with your chest. Check it. Check it in it. Huh? Look at your dumb face. Huh?
How is you know what I'm saying? Me? I'm not having that.
I'll kneel above me. Huh? What position you in? What position you in?
I'm in 4th, innit?
Fourth, how many? Wait. How many?
Lewis, I'll take the.
And Jan's second in both, innit? She runners up in both.
Yeah,
silver medalist over there. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? This is the only time I've actually played fantasy football this far into the season. Normally, I had Van Dijk last season for the whole season. He in October. He was in my team the whole season. I never took him out.
That's what I'm like. I played for the first 2 weeks.
I kept it. This is the first time I played it, and the first time I'm playing it, and I'm top of both leagues in that. Because this is just what we do. Just regular.
There's about 5 of us, and they're all crap.
Use that all shit. You know what I'm saying in that. I'm the best. You know what I'm saying in that. Wait. No. Forget all of that. Yeah, that was like 6-7 weeks ago. Everyone says the Bundesliga is crap, but Bayern Munich winning year in, year out, and everyone calls them the greatest. I win a crap league, and all of a sudden I'm like, you don't need to step your
you're
game
the
up.
PSG.
You know what I'm saying? I'm PSG. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the reigning defending Coupe de France champion. Because I'm the best.
Now you know why you're top of the league. I've clocked it. It's because you get direct tips from Statman, innit?
So you can't be in the chat. People don't ask for tips in the chat from Statman. Like you're not in the comments chatting shit in those shows. When you chatting, you're in the comments talking shit in those shows. Look at him, shut up, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Right, I'm in second place like Man City, innit? As long as I end on top, I'm cool.
You're finishing second in the league like Man City this season with meet us top.
You ain't get Jan, I'm gonna wash you in both leagues and it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
I'm finishing first.
No, you're not.
Yo, you know who's bottom of Shameless?
Hey, remember this. Remember the forfeit I have to do if Liverpool win a trophy this season.
What is the forfeit? You have to shave one of your eyebrows off or something.
Yo, that killed Timo, man. Oh my god.
Yo, Timo's gone.
Telling you, man, it's that final boss laugh. That final boss.
I can't remember what it is. I legit forgot. I thought it was saying. I know it's something wild though.
Eyebrows, please.
No, he said he was gonna dye his hair, didn't he?
Was it dye his hair blonde or something?
Chelsea win the Champions League.
What did you say, Nippin? What did you say? Yo, this is a sit down podcast. You know what are you saying? This guy's moving around in that. If Chelsea had that movement that you've had, you lot probably would have won tonight. But here we are. Go on.
I said if Liverpool win a trophy this season,
yeah, I'm
gonna grow a moustache,
man,
and shave half of it off. So basically, it's this.
Yeah.
So it's about this, and then you just like keep like one half on.
Yeah, see, I knew he was shaving something on his face. I just got the wrong thing. I knew it was something. I was almost there.
You need to shave your facial hair. It's horrible, man.
It is. It's awful. You know what I'm saying? In that. Well, you know what's
terrible,
awful on you?
man.
Just
You need to get it
everything.
like
But here
mine,
we are.
innit? You want me to give you my Turkish barber's number, innit?
Nah, I'm good, fam. Innit? You know what I'm saying? I'm not
You can
about
look
right
like
now,
me,
but we'll
innit?
chat
You can
tomorrow.
look your facial hair like me, man.
I'm not trying to look like you. I'm going the complete opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying. Yan over there. You're right there, Yan. Don't choke on your food. You good, Yan? Yan enjoying himself there, innit? Let's go, Yan. Let's go, innit. Don't hide away from the camera. Yan smiling with it. Yeah, just laughing at him behind. She does that as well. Look at her. She ain't finished. Get your laugh out. Yeah, finish your laughing and I'll take you off the screen, innit? There we go.
And you still chatting
You
shit.
good, Yan? But nah, large on my guy Carefree Lewis, go subscribe to his channel. People out here doing me big things on Don Robbie's channel as well, in it. So large up. With regards to FPL, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Yo, I'm gonna be winning the sprint on the marathon. 100 meters, 200. You know what I'm saying? 800, 1,500, everything else in it. I'm watching everybody in both leagues.
So good at sprinting, man.
Chef. Okay, thanks for sharing.
I
that
did.
with us.
I did. I used to win 100 meters, 200 meters every year.
You really do have main character syndrome, you know. Peter was
Superman syndrome. I'm telling you,
this guy has main character syndrome, you know. Jesus Christ. Chiesa changes the game with how much he creates. Rafinha's not on that. To tell you the truth, I've not watched a lot of. I've not seen a lot of Chiesa in terms of game time. Obviously, I rate Rafinha highly. Like if I'm Chelsea, I'm looking at Rafinha.
Yeah.
If I'm Chelsea or Liverpool, I'm 110% looking at Rafinha.
I want Rafinha.
Or a Saint Maximum. Yeah, I don't know how those two are.
Yeah, I'll give you Saint Maximum.
They're not looking at.
Saint Maximum.
Wait, hang on a minute, Ryan. Would you take Saint Maximum over Chiesa?
You ask you a question, fam.
The Prem proven thing's a big one for me still, you know. I just think about what Saint Maximan could do with Saint Maximan. Could be okay, there's certain exceptions to the rule in it, but like
this guy's
there are certain exceptions to the rules, Cam, in it, but like you know what it is that I look at Saint Maximan, I look at the attributes that he has, and I think about what Klopp could do with him in this system. You look at what he's done with Mane, and by the way, Saint Maximan to me is more talented than Mane, and has got a higher ceiling than what Mane has, in my opinion.
What?
So I actually think when I see that, San Maximo no Chiesa. You know what?
The thing is, Ryan, you say Prem proven. Look at all of our players in our team, in our starting level right now. How many of them were Prem proven?
Facts.
So Fabinho wasn't. Salah wasn't.
Van Dijk.
Firmino wasn't.
Robertson.
There's a few. There's a few.
Mane was.
Even Salah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but like, I don't
Salah
think
not really. I wouldn't count Salah in that.
He was at Chelsea.
Don't change.
Yeah, there's a few in it, but I'm just saying like, the Prem proven thing's not always like correct in it.
Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you look at with Prem proven is if you're looking at two players in the Premier League. If you look at two targets, then you might look into that. But Rafinha, and for those, I'm not saying St. Maximum's cold. What I'm saying is, if you are Chelsea or Liverpool, why would you not get him? Even if he's a squad player, he improves both those sides. He improves Liverpool's squad. He's the first player off the bench, and he gets into Chelsea's team right now. Absolutely, he gets into Chelsea's team. 100%. And I'm not saying he's the best option. Same with Rafinha's the same. He's the first off the bench for Liverpool, and he gets into. Imagine Chelsea had Rafinha one side and St. Maximum the other with Lukaku. It's a whole different team now. Whole different team.
But Chelsea's team actually looks good, but it's like in game they don't click well. Them forwards they don't click.
Yeah, well they just lack that. They don't have that X factor. You don't have that je ne sais quoi. You know what I'm saying? It's not there. It's missing.
Ziyech should slap. Ziyech should slap in that Chelsea system, but he just doesn't.
Yeah, they just lacking something, and I can't even put it on Tuchel because Chelsea get enough of the ball where like, if you have 60% of the ball, you should create more than what you created. Against us,
you know what it is? It's the difference between like that's one difference between that. I actually think Liverpool have got over both Manchester City and Chelsea in terms of we've got goal scorers up front. In terms of, I'll give you an example. Like all of us three have played Manchester United. And let's be honest, all of us three have dominated.
That's a poor representation, though, right? I know what you're going to say.
No, think about it, man.
I don't even know where he's going with this.
No, I'll give you an example. So I honestly believe that Manchester City played better against Man United than what we did against Man United. I genuinely believe Man City played better. But we won 5-0. We were 4-0 up at half time. They only won 2.
But that's a one-off game.
Chances. We're able
but
to
that's a one
take our
of them.
chances because we've got goal scorers up front. You get
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
that's a one. Yeah, but
I don't like
understand
using
your
one-off
point.
games.
That's
It's
just
like
one
you
example of a game.
because
That's
Yeah,
why we're
but
the
I'm
top
saying-
goal scorers in the league so far by
Yeah.
quite a mile, to be honest.
100%. Yo, so you're the top goal scorers in the league and you're sat third.
Well, not far off the league.
But you're sat third. That's for a reason. I don't understand your overall
Yeah, that's
point.
because we've been leaking too many goals in games.
Exactly my point.
Exactly.
That's exactly the thing we've been telling you for the longest. This is
We
why
used to do
Chelsea
that
will win the league.
under, I think it was Mancini. No, Pellegrini.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like, shit show.
People would
One
score.
set nipping. One set nipping.
People
Go on,
would
yeah.
score like 3 and we'd score 4 and we'd win like 4-3. So we'd just outscore the team every time. So our goals were like really high. I think we got like 102 goals when we won the league under Pellegrini. But like we conceded a lot of goals. Whereas
But
now
ours is a weird one this
less.
season.
Huh?
Ours is a weird one this season, you know, because with us, we've conceded quite a lot of goals, but we've actually kept a lot of clean sheets at the same time. Problem is, in the games we've conceded, we've been conceding like 2 or 3. Do you get what I mean?
Exactly.
Instead of conceding the odd 1 in a game, we're conceding like 2 or 3 in a game, or we're keeping a clean sheet. There's no in between, kind of like. That's one thing with us still.
Yeah, and that's why I don't think you'll win the league. I'm not
You
just
know what
saying
I
it because
think?
I don't want Liverpool to win the league.
know what
The
I
squad
think?
is not there. It's just a squad thing.
would you be shocked if we won the league though? Would you be shocked?
Absolutely, yes. If you win the league, and I said this already, and me and Ryan when we was talking about the 3 managers and like who's the best out of Tuchel, Pep, I said if Klopp beats that Pep side with if he beats Pep with that Manchester City side and Chelsea with that Tuchel with that Chelsea side, like there's no question mark about, unless one of the other ones wins the Champions League, there's no question mark about who's the best out of the 3. There's no way he should be beating 2 teams of that quality to a Premier League title with the squad he has. And that's not
What's your
disrespect to the
ranking
first
of the
11.
3
I'm
at the
talking about the
moment?
squad.
Yeah.
It's tough because
It's
I
one of
think
them ones,
I think
innit?
you can have any argument, and Jan ready to beat me up if I don't say
I'd
Pep
probably
first.
go Pep,
I'll
Klopp,
probably say
Tuchel
Pep
at the
first.
moment.
It's
I'd
Pep.
go Pep 1,
He's
Klopp
got
2nd,
more
and Tuchel
trophies
3rd.
combined than
Yeah,
the
I'd
other.
probably go. Here's the thing: is what
Yeah,
I'd say is I'd go Pep first, Tuchel second, Klopp third, but that can change because they're all still running now. Like
I just say
Pep
Pep
goes,
because of his level of football. That's the only reason why I say Pep. I don't
The
care
reason why
about
I
the
say
trophies
Pep,
and that.
the trophies, but just the length of time he has been he's been the dominant guy in the Premier League.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I'd go
Tuchel's
Pep
not been
over
here
Klopp
that
at the
long.
moment
Klopp
still.
hasn't had the tools. However, this next 3-4 years, if Klopp dominates, it's Klopp. If
Yeah,
Tuchel dominates, it's Tuchel. If Pep continues to go on, then it is. Like I'd say, if Klopp, I'll say this outright now so you lot can hear me this, and you know I'm being real with this. If Klopp wins the league title this season, that is one of the greatest. That's one of the greatest title wins in Premier League history.
You think?
How?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think.
More than-
I got a
absolutely.
More than
disagreement.
the
I got a
Arsenal, more than
disagreement.
the
Okay, then
Arsenal
here's why I
Invincibles.
say this. Name. I said one of. It's definitely up there.
Won
Name
the Arsenal
and
Invincibles.
name another side that won the Premier League over 2 sides the quality of City
I
and Chelsea.
I
with those
get
2
that.
managers.
Yeah.
Name with
Yeah, I get
arguably world-class managers and world-class squads, or top-class and top-class managers. Name me another time in the Premier League that's ever happened.
You know I hate Arsenal with a passion and will do till the
Because you're
day
a
I
normal human
die.
being, absolutely.
But I would probably say that they're invincible team.
Chelsea no 4 or 5 over United and
I
Arsenal.
think Centurions is better
No,
than
he's not.
Invincibles.
He's not talking about whose title.
Yes,
best.
I'm
He's
not
talking
talking.
about the competition.
The competition
Yes.
they have, yeah.
There's
Yeah,
been
like-
better.
Wait, Arsenal had Fergie's United when they
No,
went
no,
to
Fergie,
here's-
that wasn't prime
See,
Fergie United,
Yeah, see,
though.
no, Jan's getting what I'm saying. When I look at, I'm not saying
Yeah.
that Liverpool side is the best side. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm
No,
saying
no.
is if Klopp with that squad beats 2 squads of that caliber of City and Chelsea with those 2 managers in charge, that's one of the greatest achievements. I'm not saying that Liverpool side is the best. There hasn't, because to me, when you look at the squads, there's no contest. If those squads are blanked and all of us here and Pep, Klopp and Tuchel, if you can pick in terms of talent out of the City squad, the Chelsea squad and Liverpool squad, 3 in a row, I mean, you can pick 1 to 3, one squad to win you a Premier League. Liverpool are coming third on most people's lists. That's not
they're coming third on everyone's list when it comes.
That's my point. So that's my point.
I mean, if you keep everyone fit, they have a very good start.
They have a chance, 100%.
So if
And
they
that's what I'm
We
saying.
haven't kept everyone.
I think we do win the league if we keep everyone fit.
Here's the
It's
thing
not
is, though,
guaranteed, isn't it?
if everyone's picking them, if everyone's picking them third, 110, everyone's saying third, and then they beat both of those sides, that's one of the greatest achievements. Is it one of the best sides? No. I'm saying from a Klopp perspective and a Liverpool perspective, that is a fantastic achievement. The achievement itself, the feat, is what I'm saying.
I was saying, like, this season, I think it's going to go down to the wire. So it's like now, it's just because I've heard all three City, Chelsea, and Liverpool fans all say the same thing. Like, oh, we're not going to win the league every time they lose or they draw. And it's just like this league is going to be close. So I don't know who's going to win the league. If Liverpool keep their team fit, Liverpool can win the league. If City go on a run like we usually do, City can win the league. If Chelsea can get their basically, they've not really struggled with finishing because they scored a lot of goals. But if they can sort out their team, then they can win the league. Do you know what I mean? I think where Chelsea are falling short at the moment, which probably won't last all season, is when they're coming up against the teams around them. They need to be beating them. Do you know what I mean? But if you beat all the other teams, it doesn't really matter. So we'll see what happens because I think it's too early. I don't know. City could win the league. We could not. I don't know.
Yeah, to me, I said from the start, it's between City and Chelsea simply because of the squads. However, there is other times that there has been great achievements. I remember it was the Super Sundays when I think it was the original top four. It was United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. And like United had Ronaldo at that point. I think Liverpool had Torres.
This was 07, 08 times.
Yeah, Arsenal had Van Persie. Chelsea had Drogba. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that happened. And I remember there was an opening day.
It was Ronaldo, Torres, Drogba, Van Persie. And was it Adebayor instead of Van Persie?
That's incredible. I can't remember which one it was, but I remember it being like a big 4 day. And in the opening game, I think Wes Brown opened the scoring for us, and then Sagna opened the scoring the game for Arsenal in the other game as well. Like Liverpool, I think Liverpool beat us and Arsenal played Chelsea, I believe, and both right backs opened. But I'm saying that's great. What I'm saying is it's just a great achievement if Liverpool do that. There isn't a flaw because Yusuf says here there's a flaw in your argument. Liverpool don't get injuries, then the squad is irrelevant because they proved it 2 years running. Even with no injuries, people think squads don't matter. Like, what do you think happens with subs? Subs still play a part. Even if all of Liverpool's 11 stays fit, he's not going to play. We're in game week 13. He's not going to play the same 11 all 90 minutes. There's going to be a time where Origi has to come on for 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Minamino has to come on.
Minamino has to come on.
In 1920, we had no problem with that. We had fringe players coming in and we were still bopping teams.
I say more 18-19 that was the case where we were using a sub and everything like that. Like,
and who was you going up against there? Was that City? That was City team.
City, yeah, that was Pep City.
And was that the injury? Was that when Laporte got injured? Was that Laporte?
Laporte got injured 1920.
Okay, I forgot all the years. So that's what I'm saying.
The Champions League was when we got 97 points.
Yeah, like Liverpool's 11 is cold. I'm not disputing that, but I'm saying their squad will be utilized. And if they were going up against just Manchester City or just Chelsea, I'd be like, yeah, they have a chance. To beat two squads of that caliber is extremely difficult. And I've seen Liverpool have points. I've said this before. Them going down, Chelsea going there, we're getting a draw in the fashion they did with 10 men. Klopp's looked at his bench and he can't switch it up. If that's Chelsea, you're going to do something to switch up. If that's City, you getting beat. Like, that's my point. So that's my point on that. Even if Liverpool keep everyone fit, we're going.
As much as people say our squad diff isn't that good, I agree it's not as good as Chelsea and
that's my point.
But it's not as bad as people make out. No. Like, it's not as bad.
It's not title. It's not title.
It's not as bad, but
that's what it is. It's not title level. Because if you have our bench, you lot are balling out. If you have our bench, if you have Chelsea's bench or City's bench, and that's not a shot at Liverpool, that's more FSG. Klopp would definitely like more on his bench. When you're trying to change your game and you're Jota's good, then it's maybe a Shimikas, a Minamino, where a City have got a De Bruyne, a Gundogan,
Grealish, all these man.
Even with Chelsea, we talk about their attackers, but even they're bringing Kovacic off the bench.
We ain't got P's like them.
Yeah, and it shows. That's what I'm saying. I'm here giving Liverpool their credit. Like, if Klopp does that, it'll be a fantastic achievement to do that against those two. Because I rate both squads, as much as it pains me to admit it, very highly, and I rate both managers very highly in terms of City and Chelsea.
City very highly. That's so cute. Say that again.
All right, okay. This is why. All right, okay. All right, keep your questions coming in, people, innit? Keep your questions coming in, people.
Put the camera back on.
Talk to me, Nippin, my guy.
Yeah, firstly, to go back to Daniel's question,
Go on.
and secondly, and you said you still think we're winning the league. I mean, after that shit show against Burnley and again today,
We've all had shit shows though.
I wouldn't call him shit shows.
Yeah,
though.
it's too early, man.
I would say the one against us
I
was a
wouldn't
shit
call him
show.
shit shows.
That's a bit
City's
too
drawn
harsh.
against Southampton.
You know what I would say? You know what I would say? Like, in the beginning, I've said this a lot on here, but in the beginning, a lot of Liverpool fans were saying that they were conceding too many goals, because they were at one point.
Yeah.
Now they've kind of, that stopped a little bit, like they're beating
last
teams
couple of
without
games,
conceding. And then City, we were like struggling to score. Like, we are still not scoring as many as we normally do. City are normally the top scorers. We normally take teams away. We're not really doing that. We kind of started the season doing it, and then we stopped. So, like, we need to probably score more goals. That's what I would say going forward. But I know what City are like, and we tend to go on a run after Christmas in the new year. You know, when you go on there, like, 3 games in a week, that's where Man City are usually at their best.
Yeah, we don't need that this year still.
I don't think that happens this season, if I'm honest. I think the league is decided on the final day. Honestly.
Yeah, I think it'll go down to the wire, but I think, like, this is just what City need to do if they want to win the league. Do you know what I mean?
Cannot let Man City run away with it. That's one thing you can't do, because once
The thing
they
is,
run
what
away
you
with
have
it,
to remember is
no one's catching them.
What you have to remember is all three teams have a weakness about them, which could prove to be their downfall. You know, we don't have the squad depth like Flawless. City don't have a recognised goal scorer up front, really. Yeah. Chelsea don't really have a great attack. So that all those downfalls could prove to be, you know, who knows, you know, which downfall will prove to be the downfall. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think you can. Like, obviously, at the start of the season, I did say if City get a striker, they'll win it. If Chelsea get a striker and City don't, they'll win it. But I actually think, looking at the way the season started, I don't know who's going to win it. I think all three could win the league.
You know what I'll say? You know what I'll say, though?
I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool win it.
Neither would I.
Yeah, I've called this.
No,
I'm calling this now. And I said I did say that from the jump.
It's going to go down on.
It's blue in it. It's just the weather if it's blue in London or blue in City in it.
No, but you know what I'll say?
We're here hoping it's London, but here we are.
If Manchester City,
less of that.
Shut up, man.
If Manchester City are by January, if Manchester City, even if they're not top, if they're in and around, I'm talking.
Oh, if we're 1 or 2 points off. Yeah.
If City are 3 points off, for example, by January or in and around the top, and they go and get, I'm not even talking a world-class striker like Haaland. I'm talking a competent goal scorer up front, just a finisher, just a competent one. City win the league then, in my opinion, if I'm being honest.
Let's say City don't buy a striker, and it's you get to the end of the season, you've lost on the league on like 4 points. Would you regret not signing a striker, or do you think they'll regret it?
Yeah, because he tried to sign when he failed. And let me just get this. No. Wait 1 second. Yeah, Months. I'm just getting this out. No, I said you're not winning it. I think you have more. I think you have a better chance in the Champions League.
Like,
if you win the Champions League, it would have surprised me.
Yeah.
You have a better chance in
winning the Champions League. I said that.
I'm making a bold statement.
I'm saying that my chest.
I'm making a bold statement right now.
Look at Jan is bossing up over there. You good, Jan? Look at just over there grinning on the sofa. You blessed, man, yeah? What slide digs? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Wait, lies on my name and that. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a cams to cam. You get me? Cams the king of them and that. You know what I'm saying? Cams
I've done it in the comments, yeah, he's 100% right. Honestly, City literally could have Haaland. Like, Haaland apparently wants to come. City need him. And they're going to bottle it. And he's so annoying. He's so annoying.
Yes, subscribe to Big Six Bands as well.
I don't know, Jan, if you saw my tweet on when they say Haaland might come to City in the summer. I quote retweeted it, @ing Chelsea say please win the league right now.
You know what? The thing is with City could get Haaland, but City won't get Haaland. I know what City are like.
Why?
Because I know what we're like. We're not good when it comes to business like that.
Do you think Pep will get a bit arrogant and say, "Oh, I'm just going to rely on the false nine"?
The thing is, Pep has always said that it's his dream to have a team full of midfielders. So he probably wouldn't mind. But as a club, we need a midfielder in goal. We need a striker. I don't care.
He's talking more attacking, isn't it? Like in the attacking areas. He's not talking about having a midfielder.
It is because the thing is with Pep is Pep did want Harry Kane. He did go for Harry Kane. And the reason why he wanted Harry Kane is because he's Prem proven. Pep, what I've noticed about Pep is if he's in a country, he likes a lot of his team to be from that country. So like when he was in Spain, he had a main Spanish squad, Germany, German. And now he's in City, you can see he loves the English players. Like his favourite players are like Sterling, Stones. You know, he loves them English players. So like Harry Kane for him would be probably what he would want. But me personally, I think Haaland is a much, much better. Even if he costs twice as much, he's worth it. Because
do you think
even if he flops and he doesn't do well, you resell him when he's in his prime. Do you know what I mean? So
do you think oh God, what was I gonna say?
It's calm, man. Looking at Ray's face will do that to anybody. Go on, carry on.
Do you think Pep eventually? Yeah. Two things. First to go back to Daniel's point, like who would you sign in January? I did say Chiesa, but now coming to think of it, I would try and sign Atalanta's Robin Gosens, since we don't have.
Is he Dutch? Am I tripping?
German.
Dutch German.
That's it. He played in the Euros, isn't it?
Yeah,
he not playing in the Euros.
Yeah.
I knew it was that. I couldn't remember which European nation it was. Flawless, would Pep go up in your estimation if he wins the league or Champions League this season with no striker and a makeshift left back? It's not so much the no striker or makeshift left back, but if he wins the Premier League again, yes, because it's an era of dominance. So he would. Like this would be, is it 5 and 7, Jan? You know this. What would it be if you win the league title this season?
What? Who?
Pep.
Pep.
Would it be 4 and 5? If you win the league title, is it 4 and 5, 5 and 6, 5 and 7? What is
4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Yeah,
City,
so that's
City have won 5 and 10.
So you won 5, but 4 out of those. So if you win this season, 4 out of 5.
3
were 5 and 10 is, but 4 out of 5 would have been this.
Pep won 3.
So this one would be 4.
It'd be 4 in.
So if he gets 4 and 5, yes, because not only has he seen off a fantastic side in Chelsea and Tuchel, he's seen off Liverpool and he's dominated half a decade. And I rate consistency highly.
Imagine we don't win the league and he wins 5 and 5. That's mad.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I said this at the beginning.
One set nipping. And if he wins the Champions League, yes, because he has to get over that hump. That's him. He has to, as great as he is, he has to get over that. Whether it's this season or next, you have to deal with that.
Pep's going to leave. We're going to get some random manager.
Yeah, you're going to get Richard Dunn. Yeah. He's going to win the Champions League. Yeah. Because he's not won it since 2010 or something like that. So he has to win it. Yeah, go on.
I think I've said this and Jan has said this. The manager after Pep wins City the Champions League.
Probably.
Unfortunately, I think you're right.
100% that would happen.
Unfortunately.
I said
City are a bit like Chelsea when it comes to Europe. When it's when they're least expected to win it is when they actually do.
Yeah,
No one expected us to win the Champions League last season.
If you watch Man City in the Champions League, every time we go up against a team that everyone says City are going to get beat, we win. When it's a game where everyone says City are going to pam them, apart from the group stage, because we do well in the group stage, but that's where we struggle every single time. So if you said to me, it's the semi-final, do you want to play Bayern Munich or Sporting? I'm picking Bayern Munich because we're more likely to win. And it sounds crazy.
Right, basically, what Jan's saying there, the roundabout way, is Bayern Munich. Wait. Jan's telling Bayern Munich to come outside. Let's just put it out there, innit? That's what Jan's saying. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Say that with your whole chest. Hold up. No. None of this you're joking. Say it with your whole chest.
Joking.
Look at you. You went inside. You scaredy cat.
Listen, your fans
You scaredy cat, innit? You know what I'm saying?
barely
If I tell Bayern, if I tell Bayern Munich to come outside, I'm gonna say it with chest. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna stay away from it. Cam said it.
Bayern Munich,
say that again.
Come outside.
So
I'm not trying to get back. We can't get Bayern Munich.
You know
because
Carrick can beat Bayern Munich. Come on now.
absolutely you can. Big Mikey. He already moved to Tuchel, so he can move to anybody. It's a wrap. Show's over.
Oh, Timo was back when he heard that.
Move to Tommy T, man. He made Tommy Tuchel into Tommy Pickles and that babied him. You know what I'm saying? And that. He's a baby. Man rocked him to sleep at the bridge. You know what I'm saying?
I've got a question for you guys about Pep.
I honestly think if as crazy as this sounds,
you're not that funny.
Crazy as this sounds,
you're really not that funny.
Why are you smiling? I really am. Sorry, Nip, and going. This one's being rude.
As crazy as this sounds, I think City can beat Bayern Munich in a Champions League knockout tie.
Do you know what? I mean, City have a good record against Bayern Munich. We've played each other
Munich to come outside, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, we've played Bayern Munich 6 times and we've won 3 and lost 3. And it's one of them where it's like, a lot of the time it's been like 3-2. So it's one of them. With Bayern Munich, I don't know. I
think you could. I think you will.
Oh, we could.
I'll tell you why.
I think on our day, we can beat anyone. I don't think on our day, when City are at their absolute best, we can beat anyone. But the problem is, we're not always at our absolute best in the Champions League. That's the problem.
Shall I tell you why? Because I still think Julian Nagelsmann. Look, I still think if
he's a very good coach.
He is.
I think he won every game out there. By a minute.
No. In the Champions League.
He won't win every game, but he's a very good coach.
He is, but
you see by the way he talks about football, he knows football.
Look, he is, Ray, but I don't see him coming up against a Klopp or a Tuchel or a Pep and coming out on top. That's all I'm saying.
I hear what he's saying.
We have to see with those quality of plays he's got. So I think he was never going to do that.
In his game. I think
because he's a young manager, though, isn't it? He's a young manager.
What I mean. That's exactly
he's a young manager, but he's got better plays at Bayern Munich.
Yeah, wait one sec. Let me just get to the super chat before you lot continue. And that Bladger Drizzy does. He says, "What happened to all Chelsea? They were all gassed up like they'll beat us. They're so overhyped." I don't agree with the last part, but hey, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? We can wait. I'm saying. Yeah, that was funny. You like that one, innit? Yeah, you like that one. That one was good, innit? Yeah.
Rangers won. I'm not sure about how Leipzig did.
Man.
Rangers, hey, we went unbeaten last season. Going unbeaten isn't for everyone.
Why are we off
topic? Yeah, bun Rangers, man. But yeah.
Why are we going off topic?
Why?
All right, wait. Since you're back, Timo, welcome back. Yo, give us your thoughts on this Drizzy that super chat. You just wanted to slander. You didn't even have a question. Man spent
Is he a United fan?
Yeah, Drizzy does. Is a United fan. Hey, don't roll your eyes. Look what happened when we pulled up to the bridge and what happened. Fam. You know what I'm saying?
You men are so shameless celebrating a draw. Yeah.
It's not celebrating. I'm just saying what happened. You know what I'm saying?
No, to be fair, like I'm gonna have a massive war with the Werner army. Werner out army. Yeah, I'm gonna love it though. That's all right. I'm used to this, people. But yeah.
No, I hear that.
Man, a lot of rival fans will want Werner in.
I'm gonna have a nice.
This is good.
Just tap. This is tomorrow's stream is gonna be good, people. Guaranteed.
Oh yeah, because all our teams apart from Chelsea, I know they're not certified to finish top of their group, but they're most likely top of the group. Let's hope they don't, so they can get Bayern Munich. But here we are. But Mohammed says,
"Can I ask you a question about Pep actually before,
say again?
Flawless. Can I ask you a question about Pep? Quick,
land. Land. Go on. Yeah, land.
If Pep doesn't win the Champions League with City, I still think he probably will in it. Like I think he will win it with City the next season in it, in my opinion. But if he doesn't, what's worse, him not winning it at Bayern Munich or not winning it at City?
Bayern Munich. Do you know why? You want to know why? Bayern Munich.
They'd won it because Bayern Munich had won it.
It does depend how long he stays at City, because if he stays 10 years, that is different. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I think with Bayern Munich have already won it. I think if City had won the Champions League 5 years ago.
Nah, you can't use that as an excuse, though.
No, but that's just how it is. Like, I think if he'd have won it a few years ago, it would make it easier to win it again. Trust me.
It is
like,
one of those. It is one of those competitions.
Once City win it once. No, the thing is, City will probably take their time winning it. Once we win it once, we'll probably win it twice in 10 years. Trust me. I know what City are like. They'll go,
I get that. No, I understand that.
About
that's what they'll do.
It's getting used to it, because if you notice, teams do go in spurts. Obviously, Barcelona and Real Madrid, those sides are incredible. But if you look at teams in the latter stages, like Bayern Munich are a constant. As far back, even when United won it in '99, they seem to be a constant all the time in the latter stages of the Champions League. Like, they're always in the draw.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same teams every year, give or take.
And that's not by that, give or take the odd year, and that's not by accident that the same teams get there, whether it's quarterfinals.
Like,
Bayern Munich for my entire life seem to have been in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, at least. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if Pep doesn't win it at Manchester City, you can't you can't blame that on like, oh, City haven't won the Champions League before, so that's why he didn't win it. Like, you can't use that as an excuse. You get what I mean? Like, he has the team and investment to win.
I'm just saying that it's for me, Bayern Munich will be the easier team to win it with.
And it's the question you asked.
And my job was to go and win the Champions League, and I had a choice between Man City and Bayern Munich. I'm going to Bayern Munich to win it because I think it's easier to win it with Bayern Munich than it is. It's kind of like Liverpool. Liverpool have been shocking before and won the Champions League.
I don't know.
Both years, you know what I'm saying? Both years they won it. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It's true, though. It's true. That's why
I don't like all this European
because it's like all that stuff.
All right, win it or you don't.
Liverpool have a better chance of winning the Champions League than
Ryan, flip the question. You can manage. You can pick a team to win the Champions League to manage. No. Ryan, flip the question now. So you can pick a team to win the Champions League. Are you going to Bayern Munich or are you going to City? Currently, right now.
Right now.
Currently, right now.
Right now,
you can at the start of the season. Okay, fair enough. But I get what you're saying,
because I think their squad is more complete overall. It's got better balance to it.
I think right now City are in a very good position. To be honest, I think now we've got the final out the way. We needed to get that first final out the way. I'm not saying we're going to go and win it again. We could be like in Juventus, where they just go to finals and just lose.
Let's hope so. Facts.
But you know what I mean. Yep. We could be a Chelsea that go there second time and win it. Who knows? So we'll see.
I already said this after the Champions. I already said this after the Champions League final, that if City reach another Champions League final within 5 years, they are winning it. The next Champions.
If we don't, then I'm not watching another Champions League final.
Clip this.
I'm not doing it. You know what? The first time I was prepared for a loss. The second time, I'm not going to be prepared for no loss.
I hope so.
Win.
I hope they don't make it. But here we are.
I actually agree with you.
I hope. You know, I was going to say I hope we get you in the final and smash you, but I hope we don't, because I would have.
Nah, we don't. Yeah, we don't need that. Why are you putting a Manchester? Why are you putting out in the universe? We don't need that. The last thing I need in my life is a Manchester derby. That's my worst bit.
In the Champions League final with City. You will show your face on the screen.
It would be the ultimate.
Yo, I'm selling. If that happens, I'm selling Sarcasm City TV that night. Like, it's getting sold that night. Like, you're gonna come back.
No.
It's gonna be different. I'm gonna sell it. You know what I'm saying? Timo might take it over. You might come back and there might be some foreign guy in charge. Like, it's not gonna be me. No, I'm saying that. Like, this is going to the black market. Yeah, man. It comes and go abroad or something. You tune in and just some Thai guy on here. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, some African brother or saying, I'll sell it to someone in the Caribbean. Are you crazy? Champions League fight? Nah.
Never sell this Champions.
Nah, I would never. I'm here. Yo, all jokes aside, I'm here. Win, lose or draw. And with United, it's been more lose or lose. So yeah, man's here. You know what I'm saying? Man's here. Like, for really, I filmed everything. I filmed the Europa League. I was here.
As long as it's not an All England final, I hate that.
Why?
Because it's the, you know why? Because you know what it is.
If you're not in it, the thing is, there's 3 reasons why, right? If you're in it, it's worse if you get beat because the fans are local.
Yeah.
2, everyone else is like targeting you as well because it's like, oh yeah, you got beat by blah blah blah. And thirdly, if I'm not in it, I want to be able to support a team that's not an English team.
Yeah,
I want to be like, come on, Real Madrid.
I could not
Whereas
imagine
I'm not going to be like, come on,
final.
Liverpool, if it's
Couldn't imagine
Liverpool
that.
versus Chelsea or vice
Imagine losing an all-English
you know
final.
the
Could never
only-
be my club. Imagine my captain slipped on his ass in a penalty shootout. You know what I'm saying? Could never be my club. Could never be my club. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, but that is when you don't insult a legend like that. So
Who?
I had
He one of my heroes. Yo, he won in 08. He went up in my estimation. I was like, thank you.
He's a Man United legend.
Yeah, man. Like,
You're a Man
he
United
slipped.
fan as well. He's a Man United
He
fan.
slipped. You're right there, Jan. You know what I'm saying? Like because I was watching that. Say that again.
By right, Steven Gerrard should be one of mine, isn't it?
Yeah, right. He was.
Yeah,
You know
Steven
what I'm saying?
Gerrard is a
When he
Chelsea
slipped,
legend, man.
when he
slipped
that
on
couldn't
his
happen to a
arse.
nicer guy. I see Gerard and Terry slip. Oh, it's fantastic. You know what I'm saying in that? Fantastic.
I see Toes biting toenail.
But
That is what it is,
I bet
man.
you hate
Yo,
City
wait,
and
what it is,
Liverpool
man.
more than you hate Chelsea, though.
Yo, Sam, the fact you're saying flawless don't jinx us with Maguire. If you think we're getting to a Champions League final and Maguire's taking a penalty, something's gone wrong in the
Okay,
universe.
cool.
That's a bit of conference league, man.
Maybe
Okay.
Conference League.
Man United do some madness, yeah? Get
Go
to the
on.
Champions League final.
Talk about it.
You're
Yeah.
already through. You beat
Mhm.
whoever it is in the semi, right?
Mhm.
The other semi is Liverpool-Chelsea. Who do you want to play in the final?
Chelsea. Nothing worse than losing to Liverpool in the European final.
Here's a
That's the only. That's the only time I would legit
What if
think
you beat 'em?
about. It's the greatest. But I can't guarantee that it's not worth the risk. Liverpool is the one. That's the
Nah, I
one.
agree.
That's the
It's not
one
worth the
loss.
risk,
If
yeah.
that happened, I might not show up that day or the next day to YouTube. That's it. It's Liverpool in the European final.
Look,
Champions League.
I'm
Has to
not
be
with
Champions
you.
League.
I'd put you
I would hate
in
that.
the Champions
Nah.
League final.
They're the
Flawless.
even worse than City because they're just the old enemy in that. You know what I'm saying? Go on, talk to
Bruh.
me, Nick.
I would age about 40 years if we played United in a Champions League final.
Because you would never enjoy
There's
it.
no way I'd be able to watch like a Manchester
Nah.
derby.
Yeah.
I think
I'd watch it.
Liverpool would be bad enough, but I think I could handle it. But
Yeah.
City United now.
I'd 100% watch it, but you lot, if you think I'm doing a watch along for it, are crazy. Not
Oh,
a
do you know how
chance.
much money I would pay?
No, I'd
to
go
like,
out
watch
for it.
that watch
I'd
along?
go
Do you know how much
Liverpool
money I would
United one.
pay?
I'd go out for it still.
Crazy. If I did do a watch along for it, I'd have to do it big and like do it like in a vet, like get a building or something,
Yeah,
do it in a venue or something like that.
what
Yeah, bring
AFTV
all
Like
the
what
members.
AFTV did, and
Yeah,
get like all United fans only, and get as many United fans in there as possible. If I did it, I would do it like on a grand scale type of thing. But even then,
You
it's
know
like
what?
you're
I
still-
wasn't
maybe.
even going to do any watch along. I was like, I'm going to watch the Champions League on my own in silence. And then Ravi was like, "Can you come?" I was like, I'll
Yeah,
go on.
go do your
You know
thing.
what? At the same time, I kind of wish I wasn't on it. I
Why?
was like nervous,
Oh.
like proper nervous. I didn't
You
like
did a
it.
good job, though.
That's the ultimate hold that. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
ultimate.
really good in it still.
One thing I will say about
They were
that
dissing me
is
'cause I was going on and on about Fernandinho from the minute stuff
they were going to dish you
on
regardless.
the fucking pitch.
Yeah, you called it right. You did actually call it right. One thing I will say about that though is where was I gonna go with this now? It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me what I was gonna say.
Excuses. You don't win that Champions League final, regardless.
Talk to her,
of
Nippin.
whether-
Tell her hold that. Say Jan, hold that.
Hold
You
Runners
don't-
on medals,
you
hold
don't-
that.
you
We'll
don't
never
win-
know, innit? We'll never know. If you
You
didn't play
don't-
that day and you lost, you'd be saying the same thing. So it is what it is.
Oh,
you
Jan
don't-
returned your hold that with another hold that. Yeah, hold that, Nippin.
It's
You
true.
don't,
You know
what?
you
I
don't
did
win
think
that
we would
Champions
lose our
League
first
final
Champions League
with or
final,
without Fernandinho.
but we didn't help ourselves. It's like playing injured. Yes, you can still win the game, but you're limiting yourself or your chance of winning by
You're just
playing.
not giving yourself the best chance to win it.
That's
Here's
what
one
I'm
thing.
saying.
That's it.
Here's one thing I would say about that is Jan, we did the thing you want. Nah, actually, we was on separate streams at the same time because you lot played Dortmund. No, actually, I was on the stream doing the City Dortmund game, and you was on Twitter, and people was in the chat like, you need to go ring Jan and check on her because she's going crazy on Twitter.
Oh
about
my
it.
god!
I was
I was
against
that
Dortmund.
leg. Oh my god! I was kicking when they scored. I was fuming.
that when
I
Bellingham
going to
scored?
my friend,
You're
I was
fuming, man. I never.
Oh my
I've
god,
never-
that was funny. That
Because
was
she
I
did the
remember-
first leg. Because she did the first leg, and then the second leg she didn't do. But even in the first leg, when we was on the watch along, Jan was going mad. Jan was
Bellingham
going
got a
mad.
disallowed
You
goal.
know what? I don't even
God,
care
yeah.
now. I'm just at the point where City get where they get it now. I'm not even asked. Don't care. I've emotionally detached myself from the Champions League. It is what it is. Isn't it?
Yeah,
No, I'm back.
I'll attach myself back to it. But until
Yeah.
then,
I'm back with chess because we in the competition. We got Ragnick
Good,
coming
though.
in. We could
We
go deep in the
always-
competition.
we
How
always
can
know
you
Pep's gonna do
emotionally
some
detach
fuckeries.
yourself from the
We know.
Champions League, man?
Oh,
But she never
The
won it.
Champions
She never won
League,
it.
it's the
That's
most
why she
special
never won it, fam.
competition.
She's never won it. That's why.
I might
most
put my
special
neck on the line.
competition, man.
But here we are. We'll get Daniel. We're gonna get to your question as well. We're gonna get to that question. Let me get to this though from Mohammed, because I like this. One set, Nippin. I'll let you go first and answer this one. Since the groups in the Champions League are almost done, who would you guys want to face in the next round? So obviously, like I was saying, all the teams who are represented here look like they're gonna finish top of their groups, and like Chelsea still got work to do. Yeah, only big clubs deal with it in 5 games, but here we are. But Nippin, who would you want in the next round?
You know, I'm
We
gonna
don't know who's
tell.
going to finish second.
All right, we'll run it. No, we'll run it off. Who's currently second now, even though it could
Okay.
change. 1 second, I'll run through the groups now in it of like who Chelsea could potentially get. All right, 1 second.
Do you want me
Right.
to do it?
So Chelsea potentially could get PSG, Porto, Sporting, Inter Milan, Barcelona, Villarreal, Salzburg. So out of those, who would you like, Nippin?
Damn, we can't get Bayern Munich.
Oh, you telling Bayern Munich to come outside, Nippin? Yeah, is that
Yeah,
you?
man.
Okay, say it with your
Look.
chest, innit? All right, say it with your chest, fam. Say it with your
We
chest.
owe them-
Give
we
me
owe
Ben
them-
Whoa.
game.
What did I hear?
Wait.
Repeat, please.
Say it with
Repeat,
your
please.
chest. Say it with your chest.
yeah.
You telling
Please.
Bayern Munich to come outside, yeah?
Yeah, I am. We owe them
Okay.
one. We owe them
Nah,
one
say the
from-
no, Nippin. Say the full sentence. Say, yo, us
Say the full
Chelsea
sentence,
Football
bro.
Club are telling Bayern Munich Football
Say
Club
the
to come
full
outside.
sentence. Say the full sentence.
Little,
Yeah.
little old Chelsea from the Fulham road.
Nah. Not no little old Chelsea. Say it with chest, man. Say it with both
Nah,
titties. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea FC are telling Bayern Munich to come outside according
You're
to
saying it now.
Nippin. Say
You
it,
put
fam.
yourself in a whole
Chelsea
state now.
Lions. Come on, say the Chelsea Lions.
Chelsea Lions. yo.
I swear you're not a Chelsea fan, bro. Honest to God. I swear you're not a Chelsea fan. You're not serious, are you?
No,
Oh.
Bayern
You're not
Munich.
serious,
I
are
want-
you?
Look, since we both
Oh.
topped our group, we can't
This
get
Q&A is
Bayern.
brilliant.
Astaghfirullah halazim. You're not serious, man.
Man,
You're
I
not
tell it
serious.
back. Man, what? Man, I'm
Who
wild.
are you-
All right, Nippin.
Who are you
Nippin.
to tell me that I'm not a real Chelsea fan?
I know. Talk to him, Nippin. Timo, you can't
Let's
question him.
be
He's proper
honest. Though.
Chelsea.
Let's be honest. Everyone is probably going to go with Group G because you don't even know who's finishing top of the group yet. Because the Wolfsburg are on 5 points at the bottom,
Mhm.
and Lille are on 8 points at the top. So by rights, anyone can kind of finish in the
You know
qualifying.
what? You know what's crazy? Lille are top of that group, and they scored 4 goals in 5
What?
Yo,
matches.
when Peter
I
said
want
that, I
to
was
be
like,
the dream.
I was befuddled. I was befuddled.
What's the
That
best
is-
possible
The
team
most
Chelsea
one
could
is
face?
the top
The
two
best-
teams have
Oh,
won 2 games.
that is crazy.
But
The best team,
Benfica. Give me
Salzburg
Benfica.
are on 7 points, Sevilla are on 6 points, and Wolfsburg are on 5 points. So depending on who wins the last game,
Mm.
that table could be completely. It could be Wolfsburg going through.
all right, cool. So Nippin, who you saying? What team would you like? You saying PSG? Yeah, you telling PSG come outside?
Yeah, man. But
Wait, hold up. Say this with chest. Go on, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Full sentence, please. Oh my God.
Yeah, PSG, Neymar.
Nah, say it with chest,
Mbappe.
man.
Messi, come outside, man.
All right, okay. This guy said it with no conviction, but he's saying PSG. Over to you,
I want
team.
Messi to pull up
Well,
on Chelsea again.
More than
Look, to be
Ronaldo.
the best, to be the
Hey,
best,
we don't
you've
need
got
we
to
don't need
beat
them
the
facts.
best.
Are you stat girl Baines? We don't need them stats. All right.
Stat girl,
Okay.
babe.
That girl Baines, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, to be the best, you've got to beat the best.
Hey, Nippin selling Bayern Munich and PSG to come outside. He didn't say it with
Man
any
hit him with the
conviction.
Ric
but we
Flair right line, you know.
Yeah,
The
if
Ric
you go
Flair
fair
line.
shaped, if you
Hey,
go out,
Flawless.
you got out in the round of
Flawless.
16. So
Be the
he's
man.
not
Be
won
the
them yet.
Yo, Cavs
Flawless.
is a proper prick, you know.
Flawless. To be the best. Flawless. Flawless. To
I'm
be the
listening, yo.
best, you've got to beat the best.
No, you
I
don't.
know
Not,
that,
not if they're on the other side of the draw. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't. If they're on the
I
other side of
have
the
easy
no
draw,
dribble
idea
draw,
about
man.
you.
Wait,
Wait,
on the other side of the
can
draw.
I
See,
ask,
Jan's
where
got
you
looking
get
for
this-
Bayern
wait,
Munich.
Can I ask where you get this
Oh,
energy
you little
from?
prick.
Look at walking back and forth.
Shut me little prick.
She went the wrong way.
She's pacing, man.
It's
She's
the way she
pacing.
walked past instead of just quick, innit?
She went the wrong way. All right, Timo. Who
I'll
do you
take-
want?
Who's in the second places right now? Yeah.
I tell you right now, I'll run through it. Bear with me 1 second. So you've got, you can't get Juve. So you've got
Timo,
Salzburg,
you know,
Villarreal,
Salzburg.
Barcelona, Inter Milan.
It won't be
Sporting,
Barcelona. It'll be Benfica.
Porto, PSG.
I'll take
Benfica.
Porto, Salzburg. Yeah, Porto and Salzburg for me.
Sensible guy. Cams, what are you telling me?
Give me Benfica all day. Give me Benfica all day.
Ryan.
Half of
Yeah,
us
give me
support
Benfica.
Benfica. Don't
You
want
say
them.
Benfica.
Mendy at the back, man. Yeah, give me Benfica, man.
Hey, did you not see the
Scoring,
screamer he
scoring.
scored at the new camp even though it got ruled out? Left foot, top bins.
He's playing really well.
You not see the way he defends.
Yeah,
You
that's
not
you got
see the way he
still.
defends. I've seen
You
the
got
way he
point.
defends. I'm taking
got point.
Benfica, man.
You got
He's a defender, innit? You seen the
You
way
got
he
point.
defends.
All the
Him
time,
against
not
Salah,
being
man. Nah, come on.
you got a point.
It'll be Ruben
Go on, Jan.
Diaz
Go on, Jan. Who do you
homecoming.
want?
Probably Salzburg.
Okay.
That being said, though,
Salzburg aren't even that bad, you know.
I'd probably take Juventus, you
Yeah,
know,
Salzburg ain't that bad.
because Juventus are not at their best.
Juventus, nah.
Adeyemi.
I
Versus
don't
Salzburg.
want Benfica because Benfica, half of our squad actually support Benfica, so
Man, tell me, hold that.
it's a bit like it's a bit close to home, innit? I don't really want to play Benfica.
Only
That
two
being
of
said,
your-
we should know Benfica inside and out. I'd take a Wolfsburg, someone like that, maybe.
Oh yeah,
you don't want a tough opponent? Not a
No, say wait. We ain't doing
Yeah,
that. I told you to tell Bayern Munich to come outside with chest, and you was like, little.
Yeah,
old
you
self.
said Bayern
You know
Munich
what I'm
to come
saying?
outside. What was it?
Yeah, you didn't say it with no
Yeah,
conviction. You know what I'm saying? You said it cheese and showing bare teeth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh my
Timo's
God.
left the building. He left the building.
But we'll go to this. For me, it's definitely like give us Sporting or Benfica, and that. Like, I'm cool with that.
Oh, you
Bruno
know, kind of
return.
cooking right now, you know.
I'd
Yeah.
take that.
You want Bruno Fernandes Sporting replacement to like dunk on him? Is that what you want?
No. We gonna move to them in that. Ragnick, we moving to any of them second place teams. Everybody's getting moved to. I'll say it with chest. You get what I'm saying? We move any
You
of those
telling
second place
PSG to
teams.
come outside? Is that
I'm
what
not
you're saying?
saying all that. I didn't say
Oh,
that.
you
I
didn't.
did not
Any
say
of
that.
them second
I didn't
place
say
I
that.
dare you.
I said about
I
moving
dare
to
you
any.
of them second
tell
place
I ain't
PSG to
saying
come
that. I ain't
outside.
saying
You
that.
telling Messi to come outside?
No, you know what? I ain't nipping. I say it. Yes, I'm telling
I
people.
dare
Yes.
you.
Hey, shut up.
I
Yes,
dare
I'm
you.
telling PSG come outside.
Are you telling
want the smoke?
Pochettino to come outside?
I'm
That's
telling Don
my
Poch, who is
guy.
my guy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt to put him down.
Nah,
You know what
Posh
I'm
is a
saying?
fraud, man. Come on.
It's gonna.
You know
Hey,
that.
watch your damn mouth. All right, watch your damn
Probably
mouth
would
first and
knock him out,
foremost.
to be fair.
Myself back. Hold up. Let me say this. Yes,
Wait,
I'm telling Don Poch, Paris Saint-Germain, the reigning defending undisputed Coupe de France champions, killer Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, some guy from Argentina with a left foot. Yes, you lot come outside. You know what I'm saying?
my God.
And what? That's how you do
Yeah,
it.
they
You know what I'm
probably
saying?
knock him out.
I know. That's why I told you I ain't you. I ain't scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Jan running scared now. The thought of the name.
Yeah, got a
Um,
new manager.
Daniel
Fans
says thoughts on
getting
Dortmund. Thoughts on Dortmund getting knocked out of the Champions League. We'll go to you first on that, Cams. What are you telling me? Thoughts on that? Obviously, Haaland got injured, which affected
Can't
them.
lie, I was surprised a bit. I thought they'd enough to at least finish second, but I think it's probably best in Europa League because they got more chance of winning that than the Champions League. So I guess not all doom and gloom, innit?
No, I hear that. Ryan, what you telling me?
Yeah, I was surprised when I heard, to be fair, like, but then I did hear, obviously, Haaland was injured, so, like, fair enough in it. But still, it is a shock still. I forgot what their group was, to be fair, but I forgot what they had Ajax in their group, didn't they? I always thought it would probably be Ajax and Dortmund who qualified, but
Ajax Sporting.
Ajax
I'm
are on
looking at
smoke,
Sporting behind
but-
Porto. You know what I'm saying? And that a man are like, yo, you know what I'm saying? A man are saying they want Porto, like whoever in it, bring on whoever. So you're saying, Jan, your thoughts on it? Dortmund getting knocked out of the Champions League.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that, but they probably do have a better chance of winning the Europa. So the Europa League should actually be quite good if Barcelona drop in as well.
Yeah.
Because normally Europa League's a bit.
I think
it'll be quite good because West Ham are doing well in it. Dortmund are in it. Barcelona are in it. Should be an interesting.
Antonio at the Camp Nou. Come on.
Yeah, I can see that. That highlight they play. PK and gonna get cooked.
Oh,
by
yeah,
Antonio.
Oh, you see Eric Garcia, he's getting spun.
Oh, Eric Garcia.
Eric Garcia.
Let me not comment on Eric Garcia.
Comment on Eric Garcia because you like praising City players so much. Comment in it. You get me? Why do you want to comment?
No, I don't know what it was about him, but every time he was on the pitch, we just concede like 3.
Maybe
It's weird. He was like a bad luck
bullying her players.
But won't it be typical City for you to sell him to Barcelona and then he keeps a clean sheet?
So yeah, y'all ain't trying to see Barcelona.
What is this typical City thing, man? What is this typical City thing, man? You're acting like this typical City. What is it?
It's a joke.
What is this typical
City
joke,
thing? Ray.
Ray, it's a joke, man. You just don't get the joke. You're just spoiling it for everybody. You're just ruining it. I'm saying,
bro, I don't get this. You know, I'm saying it to Nip, and I hear City fans all around saying typical City. These man won 3 league titles in 4 years, man. Like, fuck it.
Ruining the joke, man.
Typical City, innit? Typical City at the moment.
Is it? Yeah.
What is this typical City? Yeah, typical City is winning trophies. That's what it is.
No, it's just like this typical City and City.
No, wait, man, it's a joke. We're just spoiling the joke.
Winning the game 2-0. There was no time to do anything else, and we conceded a goal.
Yeah, and you end up winning it 5.
That we conceded a goal. It was that late.
Yeah,
but there's just typical City. Not really recently. A lot of the typical City's gone out the window since Pep's come. But yeah, you still get like people will say, "Oh, typical City." Just something.
What would you say your worst Champions League exit is? Like in your to you, your worst.
What City?
Yeah.
All of them, yo.
I was more pissed off about
too many to count
because of the way it went. But I think Leon, man.
Oh, Leon was glorious.
We should have beaten Leon.
I remember when Sterling missed that, I was laughing on the floor.
Yeah, you can't miss an open net in a knockout game, especially when it's one leg. It's different if you've got 2 legs, you've got time to redeem yourself. When it's one leg, you can't be doing
those one-legged games were carnage. They were carnage.
It was great stuff.
Do you know how many times I replayed that Sterling miss on my phone that night? That was a lovely night. When I replayed that Sterling miss so much on my phone.
That won you the Champions League.
That was glorious.
Flawless Your group was a Europa League one. And that, Daniel, that's why we topped it. And that's why you ain't confirmed. You get me? You lot got to go and play a strong team in your 6th game. Imagine not having your Champions League group wrapped up in 5 games. You know what I'm saying?
We had it wrapped up in 3 games.
Yeah, we had it wrapped up in 4. That, innit?
It is. Yeah, we had Ollie Tax in it. As soon as Ollie left, we was like,
best Champions League team of all time.
Yo, big up to City 10 says he's come from Rance's Twitch channel. Big up to you. He also says big up Yan City from Twitter as well. Good to see. It is actually good to see City fans out here as well. We are gonna legit is. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't see a lot of them in these spaces, so it's good. Yo, I'm being deadly serious. Like, where they see all of that?
No, I know you don't. Yeah, I know you don't. Yeah, I know.
I even trolling like Yan knows I'm correct.
Yeah,
I'm saying, but we move. But yeah, this guy a dickhead. This guy's a dickhead. Just had to sneak in that cheap shot. This guy is an idiot. So Yan, man, you saying nothing to Ryan? If I said that, you would have said something.
I wasn't even listening. My ears didn't pick up his.
Oh, is it okay? But he always picks up when I say something, innit? Yeah.
You should be grateful that I can hear you.
How convenient. Yeah, you hear what you want. Well, we move.
Don't hate.
How am I hating? I'm just staying facts.
Not you, him.
Not you, him. Who's him?
Who?
Me?
I don't know who
I
you're
know
talking
who, man.
to.
Who are you talking to?
Say names,
Who's you? I don't say names and that. Look at you acting like that. It's like rush out free. Who? You? Me? Him?
You.
I am
you. Rush hour 3.
I am him. Oh my god!
This don't make anything clear, man.
Oh jeez. Yeah, big up to you, City 10, man. Badge up to you. But yeah, we are gonna close out the show because we are gonna go over to the Twitch. The stream will probably start in 10 minutes, people, for the Lakers versus the Pistons. I'll be over there. Timo will be over there. When the Surfer will probably be there. Peter's probably jumping in. Cams will probably be over there. Eddie, I think he said he's dropping in. Ryan's here. You know what I'm saying? And Yan will probably be. So it's a strong pause. It's a start.
Yo, Yan, I got a question for you, innit?
This guy, idiot. Go on, ask Yan this question, innit? Because I need to go because I got to eat in between these 2 streams. I got a
question for you, innit? What do you make of your boy Ferran Torres wanting to leave?
That's not confirmed, is it?
They said they changed the name every year. Someone wants to leave at this time every year. If he does want to leave, he can leave, innit? But I don't really believe it. He said the rumors are that he wants to leave because he's not got playing time, but he's been injured. So it's not like he's not playing. He's literally cannot play. He's broken his foot. So it's a load of shit. But if he wants to go, the thing is, Xavi is trying to get all these young Spanish players so he can rebuild Barcelona. So that he's trying to attract the young Spanish players back. And obviously, when you're Spanish, Barcelona is going to be one of the clubs you probably grew up watching. So
even Thiago got linked. Like I think that's what they're doing.
I think all the Spanish players are going to be linked to Barcelona.
Thiago's Brazilian, but we move.
Okay, but he plays for the Spanish national team. That's what we're saying.
He
grew up at La Masia. Like that's what we're saying, isn't it?
So he's Spanish then. You grew up at La Masia. You Spanish? Same way Christensen grew up at La Cobham.
He's Spanish if he grew up there still.
He proper Chelsea. Isn't that right, Timo?
Proper Chelsea, isn't it? Yeah. True.
I think Christensen is our Mark Noble.
He's what?
Sorry.
I think Andreas Christensen is our Mark Noble.
Wow.
I think he will. I do not see him leaving Chelsea.
Right, you lot are not even trying to offer him a new deal, and that you got like 6 months left. You can talk to people next month.
He'll probably sign
Well,
one.
if you get to United and you end up with Christensen.
I'm all for Christensen's a good defender.
He even be playing.
I'm all. You've been holding bench, fam.
Chelsea rotate.
You've been holding bench, you know.
You've been holding bench in that. The AC penitentiary ended up in a penitentiary. That's what happened.
Oh, Tuchel closed that.
Tuchel, it's got the yellow tape. You know what I'm saying? Out of order and that. You know what I'm saying?
Man can't even get in with Trevor Chalobah, bro. Like, come on, man. 3 centre backs and he can't even get in. That's disgusting.
Free slots, you know, and you still riding bench. See what I'm saying?
Man, like
Are you telling Tommy Tuchel? Are you telling Lewis to come outside?
Yo, I stay outside.
Yes, we are.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I never go inside, man.
I never go inside. I'm outside all weathers. I don't go inside. And I tell teams to come outside when I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shook like you are young.
You know?
Like I won't tell you to come outside.
Yo, I'm outside already. When you get here, I'm here. Get me? I am outside. Outside is me. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? I'm always outside. Huh?
I'd punch you if I saw you.
Yeah, talking.
Oh, it's all left field, man.
Yeah, serious.
I mean, I've seen him quite a lot of times, but like,
yeah,
I'd punch him.
You man are so shameless.
Yo, talk to your guy Ray Nippin. This is your done in it. This is your guy.
You man are so shameless, man.
No, you are so shameless as well, man. You said you said you want Bayern Munich. Nip.
Yeah, he did say, yo, this is right. Matip got rotated to Liverpool, look more comfortable. Law, hold that. You know what I'm saying? Your guy JM32 holding bench as well.
No, we didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
He should have conceded yesterday.
No, we held bench though. You know what I'm saying? And every time he played.
A few yesterday.
Hey, shoulda, coulda, didn't.
Positionally all over the place.
Shoulda, coulda, didn't, fam. You know what I'm saying? All this. Last time I seen Matip.
As long as we're winning, I don't care who plays centre back. I do not care.
You don't care. You don't have your player agendas. This guy's on his JM32 thing. Get me fifth best centre back, third best centre back in the league, and all this, innit? The second best centre back in Merseyside.
Christensen can't even get a game in a back three anymore. Like, come on, man.
Hey, Christensen, that man can hold hands on the bench together. You know what I'm saying? That man are on the bench so much they can lift weights. But yes, yes.
Oh, you like that, Yan City? You find that funny?
Oh. You were laughing at your joke. It was mine, fam. You ain't funnier than me. Don't try.
It was
mine.
Hold that.
Hold that. Tell him, Nathan. Hold
right. I wouldn't have that if I were you, man. I wouldn't have that if I were you.
Hold that.
Hold that. Yo, I never thought I'd hear Nathan say hold that. You know.
Right.
I've been around you for so.
No. I'm backing Ryan. He's my tacting partner.
Cheers, tacting partner.
I wouldn't have that.
Where's y'all can lose together? The same way Christensen and JM32 on bench together. You man can hold that together.
JM32. You said JS32.
I don't care wherever it is. You know what I'm saying? JLM32, wherever in it. We don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Watching it.
That's what it is. Hey, I don't get Matip on the pitch from. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah. But yeah, love to everyone who's locked in. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Before we go, Cams, anything you want to add before we leave the stream?
Nah, man, just subscribe to the YouTube and follow the Twitch in it.
Make sure you do that. Nipping, anything you want to add before we leave the stream?
Yes, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on all other socials.
Here we go. Timo.
LeBron, Raymond, James.
Oh, for
He
fuck's
was
sake,
getting
bro.
ready to change it.
Yo, ain't your team like 9 and 10? You need to all right, go on, Ryan.
Don't start with that.
Is your team not 9 and 10?
Let's get on to
That's
my
the
next
question.
Don't chat shit.
I'm just asking the
10,
question. Why are you
11.
getting upset that the
10,
record is
well,
like it's me out there playing horrible
we're
defense?
10-11. That was Vogel's.
Yeah, you turning 11. I ain't the one over there turning the ball over. It's not me.
To be
You know what I'm
fair,
saying?
we haven't. Yeah, me and Flows haven't slept till like 7 o'clock because of triple overtime. It could have been
Yeah, it's
quadruple.
crazy.
That was
It was
hilarious, man.
It's
That
a good
was
thing
Vogel
that
tax.
Lakers flawless or both.
That was Vogel tax. I can't lie. That was Vogel tax.
Some massive. Go on, Ryan. Anything you want to add before we leave?
Yo, man, look at all these Jan lovers in the comments. It's like, oh, pick up everyone. It's
This guy just hating because it's not you, innit? Says you who stopped the intro of the show just to say, how's your week been?
Superman syndrome
Oh,
here
pick up
right now.
everyone, especially Jan. Oh.
This is this guy on his Superman sim thing.
funny,
Yeah, go on,
honestly.
fam. Anything you want to add anyway?
Don't hate. Big up the comments as
Yeah, he's
always.
hating. He fully hating, yeah. He
yeah, we love
hating.
you, yeah.
He
Don't worry,
hating,
yeah.
yeah. Hey, speak for yourself. This wee stuff. You know what I'm saying? But go on, Ryan. Anything else you want to add?
Jan, you look really good today, by the way, as well. But like, yeah, it's been a good show, man.
Jan, I'm vetoing this guy. Jan, anything you want to add before we leave the stream?
What? Just
No, I'll be back on for the Lakers.
All right, cool. And we're going live, literally, people, in about 5-10 minutes. Yeah, C1, you caught the bar. Love to everyone that's locked in. You can catch the Sarcasm City Sports Q&As Sunday nights, every Sunday night, every Wednesday night as well. Big up to everyone that's locked in. I really enjoyed this one. This, like, they're normally hilarious, but this has been funny.
is it
Like,
because I'm here?
110%. Yeah, you made it worse, but here we are. But yeah, this is what it is. All right. Are you mad? Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad? You know what I'm saying? But yes, love to everyone that's locked in. And this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up.